find Miss Right in the bar? That makes sense. Totally makes sense. Why not? You know what I'm saying? I think that's a big issue. It can mitigate a lot of quality control when it comes to that. You are a come up. You are a lottery ticket. There's two types of guys. There's that guy. Everyone, so this is Gilsar Vergara back again with another video. I just came home from work. It's pretty early and I thought I would just make this video just to constantly create content for you guys. Today is Expat Wednesday, where we discuss about transitioning in the Philippines, whether you're an expat, Philam like myself, or anything in between. So today, I want to cover a topic that is somewhat contentious. It raises certain eyebrows, and on both sides, whether you're correct or whether, it's all in the belief of, you're correct or not or whatever. But I want to talk about, can you find Miss Right in the bar? Short answer, I believe, is no. Now, if the girl happens to go out with her friends and you come and talk to her, you break it down with her, you get the math from her, you pick her up like that, she's a professional, just chilling out, whatever. Yeah, that makes sense. Totally makes sense. Why not? You know what I'm saying? It's, beautiful girl, sexy, night out, whatever. It's the other side of the coin, which is the girl working in the bar. Think about this, right? This is always a saying about, girls you find in the bar or whatever. Can you turn a hoe into a housewife, right? And let's be honest, okay? Let's be honest. When I'm talking about girls at the bar, I'm talking about career. You know what I'm talking about. The oldest profession in the world. To be honest with you, many of them are just at the prostitutes, or they're in between jobs, I guess. I don't know. No pun intended about the image. I'm saying they haven't found a right fit for themselves or whatever. My point is, can you find Miss Right? I'm sure many of you have, but understand that on the girl side, it might be just more practicality than anything rather than emotional, because that's what it is, man. Just I thought about this because my coworker at work is like, oh, there's so many beautiful looking girls in the Philippines, mixed looking girls in the Angeles City, Subic Bay, Clark area. And I said, to be honest with you, not to upset anybody, many of them are from affairs that GIs had and things like that, and the outcome is that, mixed looking people or whatever. To be honest with you, many of the girls in the bar think that you are a come up, you are a lottery ticket. Now, yeah, she might clean your house, she might treat you right. My point is, is Miss Right there? Because there are many cases where the girl you pick up at the bar eventually rips you off, takes something from you. It just goes sideways very fast. For some people, it does. Obviously, there's going to be some outliers where girls from these bars actually go into a very fulfilling new relationship. But then again, there's very few and far between, maybe, more than likely. Because, here in America, no, I really don't know if I was single, if I can date a prostitute or a stripper. I don't know. It's not good for me. I don't know about you. It's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what's coming home. I know what she does, or whatever, and it's just not good for me. It won't work for me. I don't know about you. Comment down below if it's okay with you. A lot of these guys who go to the Philippines and these countries, Thailand or whatever, there's two types of guys. There's that guy that want to pump and dump, the pump and dumpers. Then there's guys who actually think that they're gonna fall in love with some of these girls, and I can see it from a mile away. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, man. Some of you expats don't even realize you're about to get banged over the head. Some of you have got to realize that you're about to get played. Seriously. I suggest, if you, before going to these countries, know some of these words, know some of the derogatory words. Think about it in this way, in an American way. Prostitution is very thick, and sometimes truck stops, even here in the little alleys and stuff in here in America, and there's nooks and crannies for those things. To be honest with you, you as a man or whatever, it's one thing to just play with them, as in, use them for their services and that's it. It's another thing to actually live with them and actually try to create a life with them. Would you do it here in America? And if you wouldn't do it here in America, why would you do it then in the Philippines? Because I think that's a big issue. It can mitigate a lot of quality control when it comes to properties getting stolen, assets being taken away from you, you being dirt poor, you being extorted by the family sometimes, by the female sometimes, or the male, or whatever. If whatever. My point is, this can easily be mitigated by not picking girls up at the bar. This is for me. Now, when I say bar, I'm talking about girls who work there, not girls who are visiting and just chilling up there. Don't get me wrong. You see a nice, pretty little girl and beautiful woman, and then you want to talk to her, whatever. Something develops, and she's a banker. She's she's just having a night out with the friends. By all means, do what you got to do. You never know, that can turn into something great. Now, if you're talking about a career girl that's sitting there, like I said before in previous videos, outside of you picking up a girl who's just in there, maybe a year, under a year, maybe there might be a chance to save her. If you were picking up a girl 10 years in, 5 years in, used and abused, pumped and dumped for only a piece of coffee, maybe a cigarette or whatever, it's not good, man. It's not good because their mindset is already there. Unless you're there to put in the work, I don't know. It's really up to you. But understand that certain things come up with that because they're used to living a particular lifestyle. I could be wrong, whatever. I mean, I've seen it. I'll tell you right now, the attitude hasn't changed. It's always, what can I get from this particular man, boy, whatever. That's something that you guys have to be okay with. And to be honest with you, you gotta be 1,000% okay with the fact that they might abuse you and things like that. I could be totally wrong. I could be off track here, but all I'm saying is from me seeing some expat friends of mine, friends of friends, being used and abused by some of these women, I gotta really some of these type of people. I had to really talk about it, because it's some men are oblivious to, why am I getting ripped off? Why is this happening to me? Why is this? Why is that? Because think about this. Does a mouse know it's about to go into a trap? Right? Does a mouse know it's about to go into a snap trap? Not really most of the time. There's a bait there. There's a bait. Now, when the bait comes off, usually the mouse is dead. The mouse is dead, right? But sometimes the mouse is alive. The mouse is dying slowly. Life is being squeezed out of it until it expires. And with that analogy, I leave it as that. Some of you expats are just like that, are just like the mouse. You creep up, there's some little bait there. You don't see the big trap. It clamps down on you, but it doesn't really kill you. It doesn't kill you. Slowly, it rips out the soul out of you, and then you might be homeless, and then you might have no money, and then the property or house you built, you don't have it anymore because the young Mrs. you thought was Mrs. Right might have found another Mr. potentially right now, and that's the sad part. But either way, I just want to bring that up. It's always a point of contention. Sometimes it's unsaid. Nobody talks about it sometimes because it might be taboo or some guy. You don't want to get into people's businesses. But this is just man to man, you and me talking. As in, do you believe Miss Right is at the bar? Me personally, my personal opinion, I don't think you can find Miss Right at the bar. Once again, when I say Miss Right, I'm talking about a worker there, a employee there, or a lady of the night. Let's just say that. Not somebody just chilling and hanging out over there. So don't get that misconstrued. So, yeah, this is Gilsar Vergara once again. Expat Wednesday. I appreciate your time. The channel is just constantly moving up. The channel is doing very, very well. I appreciate it. If you can smash that like, I really appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It's always good to have another person on there. And if you are a YouTuber, please do not hesitate to get in contact with me. I would love to promote you on the show. I want to do like a how-to YouTube video set and stuff like that because I'm approaching 5,000 subscribers, which is it's not a lot, but it's something. And I want to help people who want to get into YouTube, get to the level of better than me, or just mitigate the stress of becoming a YouTuber or a content creator. So once again, take care. God bless. I'm going to undress and get out of here and go pick up Ruby soon. And I'm looking at the clock here. And I'll see you guys soon. Keep an eye out for these type of live video things. What I'm doing is because I am going to be transforming these into podcasts as well, so you can download and consume it on Spotify and other things. That's pretty much the goal for all of this is. all this right here and everything like that. But I just wanted to share that with you today, and take care. Bye.